Each creature measures 6 feet long, weighs nearly 100 pounds, and possesses 8 arms lined with hundreds of barbed hooks. Red, red, pulsing with color like warning lights. These are Humboldt squid, red devils. Subscribe now, because what you're about to discover is one of the ocean's most intelligent, most aggressive, and most misunderstood predators. The Humboldt squid represents something unique in the ocean. Here is an animal that communicates through rapid color changes, that hunts cooperatively in groups of over 1,000, that can strip a hooked fish to bare bones in seconds. It possesses extraordinary intelligence, razor-sharp beaks, and a reputation for attacking humans. It is expanding its range northward as oceans warm, potentially reshaping entire ecosystems. For decades, the Humboldt squid was known primarily to fishermen who feared it, and scientists who struggled to study it. These creatures live too deep for casual observation, move too quickly for easy tracking, and exhibit behaviors too complex for simple explanation. But recent research has revealed remarkable cognitive abilities, sophisticated communication systems, and hunting strategies that challenge our understanding of invertebrate intelligence. Today, we explore the world of Dosidicus gigas. We will discover how these massive squid hunt in coordinated packs, why they flash red and white, and whether their reputation for aggression toward humans is deserved. We will witness cooperative hunting, cannibalistic feeding frenzies, and a northward expansion that may signal fundamental changes in ocean ecosystems. This is a story of intelligence, aggression, and adaptation to a changing world. Let us descend into the realm of the red devils. The Humboldt squid is the largest member of the Omastrophid family. They reach mantle lengths of 1.5 meters, roughly 5 feet, and some individuals grow even larger. These are muscular, powerful animals built for speed and predation. They inhabit the eastern Pacific Ocean, from Tierra del Fuego at the southern tip of South America, northward to California. Traditionally, they were most common in the warm waters off Mexico, Chile, and Peru, thriving in the nutrient-rich Humboldt Current that gives them their name. In recent decades, they have been documented as far north as British Columbia and Alaska, expanding their range into waters once too cold for their survival. Humboldt squid typically inhabit depths between 200 and 700 meters during the day, descending into darkness where pressure is immense and light does not penetrate. Electronic tagging has revealed these migrations occur regularly, bringing the squid from the deep darkness to within 130 meters of the surface. The Humboldt squid possesses a torpedo-shaped body designed for rapid movement. Propulsion comes from a powerful siphon that ejects water with tremendous force, allowing the squid to reach speeds of 24 kilometers per hour, roughly 15 miles per hour. When fleeing predators, Humboldt squid can launch themselves completely out of the water, flying through the air like missiles before crashing back into the ocean. This ability has earned them another common name, the jumbo flying squid. It is a spectacular sight, a desperate escape tactic that demonstrates the sheer power these animals possess. The squid possesses 8 arms and 2 longer tentacles. The 2 tentacles shoot forward to grab a victim, and they retract so quickly the entire motion can occur within a single frame of standard video. Once prey is secured, it is drawn toward a large, razor-sharp beak hidden at the center of the arms. The beak works with a radula, a tongue-like organ covered in small teeth, to tear flesh into manageable pieces. The Humboldt squid's most distinctive feature is its ability to change color rapidly. But the Humboldt squid uses this ability in ways that suggest sophisticated communication. Research using critter cams attached to wild squid revealed 2 distinct color-changing behaviors. The first is rapid flashing between red and white at 2 to 4 cycles per second when in the presence of other squid. The squid are communicating, though we do not yet understand the message. It could be aggression, courtship, coordination during hunting, or something else entirely. The second behavior is a slower flickering of red and white waves that travel up and down the body. The squid appear able to control this consciously, pausing or stopping it at will. When captured or distressed, Humboldt squid flash brilliant red, which earned them the nickname Red Devils among fishermen. This dramatic color change may serve as a warning to others in the shoal, or as an expression of distress or aggression. Humboldt squid are carnivorous predators that hunt in groups, sometimes numbering more than 1,200 individuals. They are opportunistic and will consume virtually anything they can catch. The squid hunt aggressively. Upon reaching striking distance, they open their 8 arms and shoot out their 2 long tentacles, grabbing the victim and pulling it toward their beak. The attack is swift and devastating. Humboldt squid are notorious for their feeding speed. Fishermen report that squid will attack hooked fish, stripping them to bare bones before the line can be retrieved. This aggressive feeding behavior, combined with their large size and sharp beaks, has contributed to their fearsome reputation. Perhaps most disturbing is their tendency toward cannibalism. Studies analyzing stomach contents found that roughly 1/4 contained remains of other Humboldt squid. When a squid in the shoal is injured or appears vulnerable, others will attack and consume it. This cannibalistic behavior may account for a significant portion of their rapid growth, as squid protein provides the nutrients needed for the explosive growth rates observed in this species. Recent research has confirmed something long suspected but difficult to prove. Humboldt squid engage in cooperative hunting. Multiple individuals coordinate their attacks on prey schools, working together to corral fish and improve hunting success. This level of coordination requires communication and suggests cognitive sophistication unusual in invertebrates. Humboldt squid live remarkably short lives, typically just 1 to 2 years. This brief lifespan creates intense pressure to grow quickly and reproduce. Females lay massive gelatinous egg masses that float freely in the water column. Large females produce egg masses 3 to 4 meters in diameter, containing up to 4.1 million eggs. Smaller females produce smaller masses with fewer eggs, but even these contain hundreds of thousands. The egg masses are rarely encountered by humans, drifting in open water far from shore. Only a tiny fraction survive to adulthood, but those that do grow at extraordinary rates. The rapid growth, short lifespan, and massive reproductive output make Humboldt squid incredibly successful in their environment. They can exploit food resources quickly, reproduce prolifically, and adapt to changing conditions faster than longer-lived species. The Humboldt squid has a complex relationship with humans. It is the most commercially important squid species in the world, with roughly 1/3 of all squid harvested globally being Humboldt squid. Chile, Peru, and Mexico land the largest catches, supporting both local artisanal fisheries and industrial operations that export to markets worldwide. The squid are caught using a method called jigging. Boats use bright lights at night to attract the squid toward the surface. The squid strike at the jigs and become snagged on the hooks. The flesh of Humboldt squid is naturally saturated with ammonium chloride, which provides neutral buoyancy but makes the meat taste unpleasantly salty and bitter. Commercial processing involves mechanical tenderizing, acid baths, and brining to make the squid palatable. When properly prepared, it is inexpensive and nutritious. In Peru, it often retails for less than $1 per kilogram. The Humboldt squid's reputation for aggression toward humans is well documented but controversial. Numerous accounts describe squid attacking divers and fishermen, grabbing them with barbed tentacles and attempting to bite with their sharp beaks. The animal's flashing red coloration during these encounters has reinforced their red devil reputation. However, some researchers argue the squid are aggressive only while feeding or when provoked by reflective diving gear and flashing lights. Divers who have spent time with non-feeding squid report the animals seem inquisitive rather than hostile, approaching with apparent curiosity. The truth likely lies somewhere between. These are large, powerful predators with sharp beaks and barbed suckers. But they are also intelligent, curious animals capable of complex behaviors beyond simple aggression. In recent decades, Humboldt squid have expanded their range dramatically northward. This northward expansion appears linked to warming ocean temperatures during El Niño events and long-term climate change. This expansion has ecological consequences. Humboldt squid are voracious predators that consume enormous quantities of fish. There are concerns about their potential effects on salmon populations in Alaska and other economically important fisheries. Additionally, the decline of large predators that would normally control squid populations, including sharks and large fish, may be allowing Humboldt squid to expand into areas they previously could not dominate. The combination of warming waters and reduced predation creates ideal conditions for squid expansion. The Humboldt squid stands as a reminder that the ocean is changing, and species are responding in ways we are only beginning to understand. Here is an animal that communicates through color, hunts cooperatively, and adapts rapidly to new conditions. It is expanding its range as oceans warm, potentially reshaping ecosystems from South America to Alaska. These red devils are intelligent, aggressive, and successful. They represent the future of ocean ecosystems shaped by human activity, where adaptable, fast-growing species may thrive while longer-lived, slower reproducing species struggle. The Humboldt squid challenges our assumptions about invertebrate intelligence and behavior. It forces us to recognize that the ocean contains creatures whose cognitive abilities we have barely begun to understand. If this journey into the world of the Humboldt squid has captivated you, please like this video and subscribe. The ocean holds countless creatures whose behaviors challenge our understanding. The Humboldt octopus, the flapjack octopus, the headless chicken that floats around in the sea. And remember, as oceans warm, the red devils continue their northward march, reshaping ecosystems wherever they go.